things Americans of a police state. There is an argument that there should not be shame for the colonialization and slavery of Europeans Americans when all races have vied for power. Is better infrastructure a crime? But if Europeans are to distance themselves from a dark history, it must be sacrosanct that these ways not continue. Native Americans make up 0.02% of the existing population. Only a remnant remains. And their sacred American treaty-protected lands are being taken for resources.
Major culturally significant sites that were directly in the pipeline's route, and it was miles away from where any construction was happening, and we filed this evidence with the court Friday afternoon in order to support our claim that there should be a timeout on construction until some of these legal issues can get resolved. We were stunned and shocked to hear that they took that information and Saturday morning over a holiday weekend went out and bulldozed the entire site. We have a sworn declaration from one of the tribe's cultural experts that describes some of these sites, multiple grave sites and burials, very important archaeological features of the kind that are not found commonly. And we put all that in front of the court, and the next morning it was gone. The shock and anguish felt by tribal members at this, and this abuse of the legal process is really hard to describe.
The militarized tax-funded police force is uncalled for against a peaceful people protesting for their American rights.
Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve?
We have seen at least 4 gunshot wounds, 3 of them I know to the face and head. Rubber bullets.
It really does feel like a war zone, and it doesn't feel like we're in America in 2016.
Yeah, baby, right. This is a sovereign nation right here. This is sovereign people's land right here. So.
Oh! Who the f*** is that? You okay? You okay? Here.
It's time to rise up.
Police looking for reasons to exist as they arrested 120 people took down a 37-year-old woman Red Fawn who had limbs broken, blocking police from their arrests. This video surfaced.
Why do you have live rounds chambered for unarmed people? You do not need live rounds for unarmed people. Why do you have live ammo for unarmed people? Put your weapon down. We are unarmed. Put your weapon unarmed. Why are you armed? Put your weapon down. Put your gun down. Those are live rounds. That is not less than lethal ammunition. Put your gun down. No one is armed here. Put your weapon down.
We're peaceful.
Why is your finger so close to that trigger? We are unarmed.
Don't take us to abuse on us.
Stand down.
People protest while 10 assault weapon carrying cops broke the limbs of one woman. Later, to justify the abuse, they said she had a 38, which all people present clearly know was false. Red Fawn is facing lifetime imprisonment in an attempt to justify the lethal force being used to take land for oil. Sound familiar? Israel, US and Saudi Arabia are joined in doing just this in an endless war.
Hey, we talked about why we're in Syria. You ever wonder why we're in Syria? It's there because we're trying to help people. I'm here with Robert Yesamura, Hank Thompson. We're going to talk about Syria. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he wrote an article. We covered some of it that appeared in the Politico. This is also over at Echo Watch, which is even of a longer version of that story. And there's some stuff that we left out I want to talk about. So what are we doing in Syria, right? So what America doesn't know is that the CIA, at our behest, has been toppling governments in the Mideast left and right, trying to all the time since the 40s. This is true. Iran, Syria, Jordan, Afghanistan, all of them. We've been had our fingers in. We want to control it. And Robert Kennedy says, while the compliant American press parrots the narrative that our military support for the Syrian insurgency is purely humanitarian, many Syrians see the present crisis as just another proxy war over pipelines and geopolitics.
Innocence is mowed down in the pursuit of greed. Same as it ever was. Just like slavery continues today in our prisons. Everyone should have pride in who they are, but no one should take pride in this continued barbarism. The Native Americans more susceptible to cancer are dying out. And if we allow the continued bloodshed for goods, we will see them go the way of the buffalo. We are creating a pendulum swing of terrorism as we conquest the Mideast. History will not look favorably upon the America of today. They won't forgive. They won't forget. Expect better. Expect us.